This past September, I said goodbye to my life in San Diego and embarked on a new chapter. My sister Nikita and Nico picked me up from the Santiago airport to a beautiful sunset that lit La Cordillera from behind. My first few days were spent resting, visiting family, soaking in the comforts of familiar homes, places, and flavors. Pueblito Los Dominicos is one of those familiar places I will always find comfort in. The one place my family would always make time for during our short trips to Santiago in the past, where my dad would always reminisce on his own walks there with his mother. This time I went looking to replace one of my favorite necklaces I had got there years ago but lost this past spring. I ended up getting this one of lapis lazuli and jasper, whose symbol is meant to generate positive energy, which seemed appropriate for this new chapter. That evening, my cousin Bastian and I went over to my sister's for an asado. Estamos aquí caminando a la casita de Nikki.
De la Nikita, la prima, la hermana.
It was the classic asado filled with terremoto choripan and plenty of Chilean wine to last through the night. Everyone was spitting out Chileno that mostly went over my head, but I loved it through and through, content to just listen and observe, knowing that one day I'll be able to hold my own. Early the next morning, I left for the south with my tia and prima. I always love a good road trip, especially when I get to sit in the back and daydream like a kid again. I also think it's one of the best ways to see a country, passing fields and mountains and ways of life you just otherwise would never see. And of course, we had to have some good jams in the car. After some final errands, we made it to my tia's place. When I was here a few years ago, she had just bought the land and hadn't built anything yet. Since then, she has done a beautiful job constructing a home, the pool, a quincho for asados, but of course, and tenderly growing her garden and trees under the stunning view of Volcan Villarrica. It was such a pleasant retreat into the countryside. I helped organize and clean around the property a little bit as they were preparing the final touches to the quincho and preparing for the next project, an outdoor shower and bathroom. We also had lovely snow moments, doing crafts together, enjoying aperitivos. I even learned some Mapudungun words from Don Luis, the gardener, and he seemed so excited that I wanted to learn, but little did he know how much it meant to me too.
¿Cómo se dice bien? Bien. Estoy. ¿Me carecan?
Tuesday afternoon, we walked around Pucón, taking in the views of the volcano and the beautiful lake, and checking out the local celebrations for the upcoming 18, and Tia was showing off her moves. Then on Wednesday, we went to Termas Pucón in Domedo for a beautiful day relaxing by the thermal pools. They had some that were outdoors and an indoor one as well, but it was just a beautiful environment to be in. We then stopped for flowers and the last things we needed for our asado the next day. It was finally the 18, which is a day of celebration marking the start of Chile's path towards independence, so it was a perfect day to initiate the new quincho with a delicious asado by my wonderful prima Francisca and tia. The following morning, we packed up to head back to Santiago, which was like another 10-hour drive, but of course filled with beautiful views the whole way. I was now in my final countdown of days in Santiago and with my family before the big move. The big move being to Valparaiso for the next year to complete an internship. It is an adventure and challenge I am very much looking forward to, as I have long wanted to grow my own roots in Chile, the country my dad is from, where I do have ancestral roots, but I never felt quite like I could confidently claim Chile as a part of me. In part because I would only come every 3 to 5 years growing up, in part that I still cannot speak fluently with my family here, but also because I don't know the history or my family's history. So once I had graduated college in May, I knew it was time to find my own way in the fatherland, to learn how to authentically express myself and my love for my family in their language and in their way. These past couple weeks before my internship has been the perfect reminder of why being here fills my heart so much. It's also been a privilege to come during the 18 and all the festivities, to see everyone celebrating loudly and proudly. I am so grateful that I get to experience this with my loved ones. And I am very much looking forward to documenting this little journey of mine, reflecting and appreciating all the ups and downs and little moments in between.